Hello, everybody. Let's see. All right. You're looking at a scuffed camera because I'm gonna pull out my webcam for this one. Let's bring this one. What's this? And this. Oh my goodness. Nolan, did you forget how... Oh. Really being blown away by game? Shouldn't be, it's so low. Even in my output. Still? Quiet, being skeptical. I have no idea why it would be loud. It's... Oh. Because I was looking at the wrong thing. Ah, I had it set through headphones, but it comes in through a different one. That makes a lot more sense now. All right. There we go. Now you can hear me, correct? So, please forgive me. It was I'm only used to in OBS having to deal with the headphones and the microphone, because anything that comes from the computer comes from the headphones. But I guess since this is not running through my computer, I don't know what the deal is. Let's get this set properly. All right, let me explain this camera. Webcam, I had to plug in an old webcam that we thought was good at the time, that definitely runs like 10 FPS. And has this auto light effect that I tried to turn off but couldn't figure it out. Like if I bring my lights down, it brightens it up artificially. So anything I do is bad. Just washed out. Whatever. Webcam in video settings, like in OBS. I mean, I've messed with all of those things. I'm sure there is a program for Logitech, but I'm not about to re-download that to my computer. Is this a good positioning for my camera, Nolan? Is this where you were thinking and where we were talking about? All right, I'm gonna get straight into this. I don't even know what to do. I was trying to think right before I came up here that Final Fantasy, I was talking to my wife. Since we've been married, I believe only Final Fantasy 13 and 15 have come out. And we've been married almost 11 years now. Someone check me on that. Is that correct? Webcam looks passable, Dylan. Thank you, Ocarina. Oh, it would hurt my soul. I am much more on the side of like, I'm going to love this than anything else. It would have to do so wrong for me to... I haven't disliked a new Final Fantasy game in a long time. Even 12, which is low on my list, I think I enjoyed playing at the time. Yeah, they do. I mean, they've been remaking games, right? So, the remake and then Rebirth. Look at Nolan thinking about how we're gonna put this on socials. Look, I would ask if this was Garlisle, because this might be something Garlisle would do. I'm at a loss as to who did this for me, but it came through on Amazon.uk.co. It doesn't mean that it has to be someone from the UK, or which obviously is not Garlisle, but someone sent me, and these are probably going to be backwards for you, Chocobo playing cards. I haven't opened them yet. Chocobo playing cards. How amazing is that? Nolan. That was you, Nolan? Or are you just making that up because you want it to be? These cards were for my birthday in September? I have to tell Kara. I just got them. No name attached or anything. That's amazing. I love these. Haven't opened them yet. I should have. I was going to hold them up during Kenny's segment on the podcast at the end. What if you would have seen them then? Yeah, thanks, Garlisle. Okay. Oh, this camera. Ooh, I should. I just don't have one of those stands like you do for your phone. Make sure it's a minute. All right, because those have been doing really well. Let's do this. I'm going to talk to y'all throughout. Garlisle has already done this. Now, I want the music. I thought you had a stand for your phone. I want the music to be well set for you. Not background music, but good, solid music. So is this good? Sounds good to me, but that means nothing. I'm stoked. If you need me to bring it up at any time, let me know. My understanding, yeah, I'll turn it up just a little bit, Marshall. Hello, by the way. My understanding is that this is a 2-hour demo. So it's not long. I brought it up. Let me know how that works. If I need to bring it up a little bit more, I can. I've also heard that it's cutscene heavy, which... yes, okay. 2 hours, so that's short. And that's, I would assume, not including the additional content. I heard that after you beat it, you can do a harder challenge with more abilities and stuff unlocked, which I'm probably not going to get into tonight. I just want to experience the prologue. Cutscene heavy, give it to me. All right. God bless. God, thank you for... hold on. Let's do this. God, thank you for Final Fantasy 16. Thank you for all of the men and women that worked at Square Enix to... Square Enix? Is it still Square Enix? To bring this about. And I pray that my experience would be a good one. And that I would be moved. God, if you want me to cry... I will allow I want to as well. So let this be a fully engaging experience. Do you think I'm the only one that's prayed before the Final Fantasy 16 demo? Square Phoenix, let's do this. I'm really nervous. Music's already beautiful. Clive. Clive. I mean, if the soundtrack is like that, Carlisle, I'm already... I'm Strauth. This demo features several chapters, of 16's first act. All save progress can be carried over to the main game. We hope that you enjoy your time in Valisthea. Thea or Thea? I heard first part is slow burn. Yeah, like, it's already burning. I'm seriously so nervous. Screen brightness. 5. Subtitles definitely on. Wireless controller vibration on. Text language, English. Voiceover language, English. Game performance, graphics. Frame. Oh, like which one is preferred? Graphics? Oh, prioritize, it says that. Same composer as 14. Here's the thing, 14 is such a mixed bag after playing the game, the music game. Some of them are insane, Carlisle. Alright. Next. Visual alerts. Enable an on-screen waveform that provides visual representation of in-game sounds and music. Oh, no, that's accessibility. We're good. Alright. Story-focused or action-focused? Story, begin the game equipped with several accessories that simplify the gameplay. Recommended for those players who are less comfortable with action games and wish to focus more on the game's story elements. Or action focus, begin the game with standard equipment. Recommended for those players who are comfortable with action games. Action games. I'm just going to be playing Devil May Cry, aren't I? This is not an action game. I'm going to be doing the story focus mode. My understanding is that it doesn't really matter because you can change those. It's just 2 accessories, I believe, and you can change those out. It doesn't matter. I don't like it being called an action game. We're going to do story focused. Oh, you can toggle the accessories, yeah. My heart is beating so fast. All right.
It was Moss the Chronicler who said that the land of Valisthea is blessed in the light of the Mother Crystals, and that it was this light which finally led our forebears out of the darkness. Yet, what they saw in the light gave rise to temptation. Temptation that ever lures us back into the crystal shadow. And thus did our journey begin.
Are we starting with an icon battle? Phoenix and Ifrit. It looks so good. Fireball. Evade is R1. Ah! I think I evaded. Alright, now I can do some movement. So this is just a spectacle. No HP, we're just playing a game. Alright, I avoided it. I pressed it a little bit too early. Clive Owen. That was... Year of the Realm, 873. So we're older than Nysa Defile from a certain republic. Is that Ifrit? Guess we're gonna flash back to childhood? Interesting.
It'll be light soon. Both camps have begun to stir.
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
No one else? Where's the fun in that?
These face tattoos were a choice.
How do we even know the girl will be among them?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them. Try to keep that in mind. Let's get this done.
Going to Shiva's dominant, or I feel like the dominant is the person that controls Shiva, like Clive is the dominant of
Focus, Wyvern.
Phoenix. Called me
You are key
Wyvern.
to this mission's success.
Yes, Sergeant.
No, armor very, I mean, it is sweet, but it's very
Focus, Wyvern.
fantasy, like the medieval fantasy. Like Dragon Age. It could straight up be Dragon Age, right? The main menu. Press. I'm not familiar with the PlayStation 5 controller. Outside of cutscene, open the main menu. Yeah, camera version. I also understand that in this game you're able to, like, I don't know, kind of pause, not cutscenes, but conversations at any time and get additional information about things that were mentioned. That's super cool for someone that wants to know everything.
We don't have time for this. All hell
See the
is...
main menu real quick. Yeah. Options on the system tab include wireless control. I don't need to know that. So yeah, great. I don't really need to do that. We're already doing that. Yeah.
To break loose.
All hell is about to break loose.
Time to move.
Okay, nice.
We're just in time.
Is there an army down there? Yes, yeah. The Republican Army force lines versus the Democrats. This music. That lilting piano. What are you four gonna do?
These iron blood are more beast than man.
The way this is going, they won't need this new dominant of theirs. What?
That theme. How Final Fantasy reuses themes in different ways throughout all of the different games is amazing. The Zernitra stronghold.
Quickly, move!
What do you mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your swords to our cause?
Guy on the wall at the back left is
now.
the Titan dominant, I believe.
Marshal, the King of Waloed is our guest.
He's bad.
And you have His Majesty's answer.
Didn't expect that. Crystal. She Shiva? I don't know. Vape?
I wonder that you summoned us at all. Have you so little faith in your own men?
Yellow painted nails.
It
Maybe
was the
she's a
Dalmex
chocobo.
who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
The Dalmex.
Or am I mistaken? Besides, your dominant has yet to take the field.
Told you he's a dominant.
And when he does, our knights would only get in the way.
Perhaps you have not heard, but the Ironblood now have their own dominant. We would be fools to underestimate them.
Bugger their knights.
What did you say?
Should this citadel be allowed to fall,
He's so tall!
the capital will lie exposed. And I doubt the Crusaders will wait for the good king's pawns to line up before taking to the board. Which just leaves me.
Yeah, like elite military forces, Nolan.
The Iron Blood will rule the day they set foot on Storm.
Oh, this is gonna be rough.
This game is over.
It just began!
You cock.
Benedicta.
Take care.
Does the lion take care when he chases the hare? Or do you think me one of the latter?
No, my love. You are a lion. You're my lion.
My goodness!
I'm not afraid of a little frost, Benedicta.
She is Shiva.
I will need someone to warm me when I come home.
She's devious. There's some... I don't trust her. And also, goodness square?
The front lines are gone. This is our chance. The chaos will conceal us.
What are we gonna do? I'm probably gonna if it's good game design, I'm probably about to have my first little skirmish so it will introduce me to, nice, introduce me to the basics of hand-to-hand combat. Hand-to-hand? Is it still hand-to-hand? Yeah. Hand-to-hand is not just hands. There better not be any treasure boxes or Moogles around that I'm missing.
And quick and deadly, as always.
Are we like assassins?
Take the van.
Wait. Something's not right.
PS5 exclusive, at least right now. Yeah. That's Titan. This music?
Titan. So the Daleks finally grew tired of being slaughtered.
And look who's here to greet the bastard.
This is some of the best Final Fantasy music I've ever heard already. Y'all better pack up and go home. You just can't stand up against a dump. First Chocobo. Chocobi. One is much larger than the other. Why are they fighting when they're lovers? No QTE?
You don't get to die here, Wyvern. Move!
I like the nickname Wyvern. Benedicta was not Shiva? He straight up said, I'm gonna need someone to cool me down or your ice doesn't bother me. Are you kidding me? How is that not? That's weird.
Right on top of us.
Dovahkiin! It's so amazing watching them fight in the background. I guess they've had cuss words before. They want me on the bottom. He's taking the high ground like a smart person. It's iced over.
You're just gonna stand there?
I also love that they included all of the story components in the game alone. They learned from Final Fantasy 15, of course. Beast is dead.
Wyvern! Wyvern!
I told you before, you do not get to die here.
Flashback?
Clive!
Flashback.
Clive!
Wait, that wasn't my literal brother, was it? 13 summers earlier, year of the realm 860. Rosalia, the Grand Duchy.
Well, if you're not cut out to be a shield, there's always work for you in the stables. Unless, of course, you think you can defend your master while sat on your arse in a puddle of pig swill.
I'm sure he'd find a way. My brother always looks after me. Right?
Go on. You're sure to hit him eventually.
The pup. The pup.
Don't give up now.
Two arms. It wouldn't do to disappoint the gallery.
Alright, let's learn battle. Mash square. Am I blurry?
Let's start again from the beginning. Come, show me your form.
Look how thin he is. Attack the Lord Commander. Execute a 4-swing combo. Press square to perform a melee attack. Yeah. And it's bam, 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 thank you.
Once more, please.
Okay. It's bam, 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 thank you. It's called easy combat.
Very good. Such swordsmanship will serve you well in the field. But can the same be said of your spellcraft? The flames of the phoenix burn within you. Now let them burn without.
So everybody already knows. Is it a royal thing? Does each kingdom have one?
Rain fire down upon me.
The lore here is going to be great. Or, you know what? I haven't pressed this yet. Hold on. Press triangle to cast fire. Range of spells. I can strike enemies from great distances. I want to click this. Okay, no, can't do anything. Oh, L1 locks on? Interesting.
Excellent.
Can I charge? Oh, 5 times.
Keep them coming. Well done. You wield the Firebird's flames just as a first shield should.
You flatter me, my lord.
Or would you rather I flattened you? Can be arranged. Let's see if you can elude my blade. After all, your attacking prowess will count for naught if you don't live long enough
Circle,
to use it.
dodge.
On your toes, Lord Rossfield.
Clyde Rossville. Evade 4 times. Oh, R1 is evade. Evading, I like that actually, because I like that a lot. Evading an attack at the precise moment it is dealt will temporarily slow the enemy, making it more susceptible to a counter. All right, let's try to do it a precision dodge the first time.
How did you dodge that? I was sure I had you.
That was
Okay, come on.
amazing.
Yeah. It's interesting that even when I'm pressing square, it's like a fire counter.
Remember, Clive, your blade is not your only weapon.
Can't wait for this guy to be in
Quickness of
Tekken
thought
8.
and fleetness of foot are indispensable arms in any shield's arsenal.
I like R1 as dodge.
But you
That's
are not
cool.
just any shield, are you? Show me what sets you apart from the rest.
Phoenix ability?
You have been blessed by the Phoenix, granted the use of its power. Call upon that power now to close on me.
Circle.
Well, I'm waiting.
Close the gap. Execute a Phoenix shift 3 times. Iconic feats. Whew. That's a teleport. Oh, like in 15. The blessing of the Phoenix grants Clive the ability to perform feats of inhuman strength and dexterity. Phoenix shift is one such iconic feat. Press circle to swiftly close in on a distant target. Both melee and range attacks can be used while executing. While executing? Let me watch that again. Let's see. So you're wanting me to Phoenix shift.
Good. Fly at your foe before he can raise his gun.
Okay. So this is Phoenix shift and attack. Oh. Alright. I did both.
Impressive.
Turn to face him.
But even the most agile shield cannot hope to escape every blow.
Yeah, Noctis Warp Strike
Death
for
may come
sure.
by a handful of cuts as easily as it comes by 1,000. There is only one way to ensure that you do not fall. Keep your wounds mended and your energies replenished. Speaking of which, my lord, you seem a little worse for wear.
So
That
now
will
it's just
do it
free
for
battle, freestyle. Mend your wounds. Oh, you gotta how to use potion. Consumable items such as potions and tonics can be used to restore Clive's HP or temporarily boost attributes. Consumables, of course, are assigned to the D-pad. The items can also be used directly from the menu. Yeah, very basic there. So we're gonna use a potion.
That'll have to be for now.
Oh, you want me to use potions to fully restore? All right.
That's better. Battle is a succession of pivotal moments, wherein life and death can be decided at a single stroke. You must
I don't
be ready
think so,
to
Nolan. I
utilize
think you
every
can get a
tool
PS5
at your disposal
fairly
if you
easily.
are to navigate a path to victory.
This
Or at the
game's
very
really
least,
selling you.
to ensure that you live to fight another day.
Let's decide
Enough
if you need a
practice.
PS5 after
It's
this
time for
demo's
the
over.
test. You've recovered from your soaking, I trust. You wouldn't want to kick a man while he's drowned.
I thought you'd never ask.
Come then, Lord Rosfield. Spar with me.
All right.
If you believe
Open
yourself
battle.
worthy to be called Shield of the Flame, then prove it.
As you wish, my lord.
How that, me boy? Make proof of your strength.
Garlisle, do you hold L1 whenever you're battling one-on-one with someone? I'm just trying to gauge like how if I need to be able to hold that. The will gauge indicates an opponent's will to fight back, break their spirit by landing attacks, and strike them when they are vulnerable. That's when you build up the most damage.
Go on, you're sure to beat him this time.
Oh,
You can do it, Clive. Just stay calm.
Not quite.
okay.
Taking this
Got a break.
seriously.
Keep going, Clive.
You want to die, punk? Now what? How do I do this? You just need to tap it once. Oh, interesting. That's helpful. Lord Murdoch's will has been broken, leaving him staggered. Try dealing as much damage as you can before he regains his senses. Use R2 plus square to execute Rising Flames, a powerful iconic ability. So is it hold R2 and then press square, or is it tap them both at the same time? I'm gonna hold R2 because I think that's probably like a wheel change. Yeah, it is. I can't use it.
Well, it's time I took my own advice.
That wasn't an option.
My disposal.
I don't hate it. But did you see while I was trying to use it, it was grayed out. Like the bar hadn't filled up for it, it seemed to me.
See? I told you he could do it.
Aye.
Was that my real brother that got smashed by that rock? I hope not.
Bested at last.
Uh-oh, is he about to?
It's taken me long enough. That was a display worthy of your father.
Oh.
You are a true shield of the flame, and let no one tell you otherwise. Including me.
What a man.
What are you lot gawping at? Back to your drills.
Man, this game is high fantasy. And I'm all for it. My brother can heal me.
Joshua. I was just tired. The Phoenix's flames are a gift. You mustn't waste them.
It isn't a waste. My shields look after me. Why shouldn't I?
That's why.
You were coughing this morning too. You shouldn't be outdoors.
I'll be fine. It's just a cold.
Don't push yourself.
His Grace has returned!
Father's back.
Wait, does my brother have Phoenix and I have Ifrit? And by I, Clive?
Your Grace, please, this is no place for one such as you.
I would gladly brave hell itself to see my darling boy. Gentlemen, Rosaria thanks you for your indefatigable loyalty.
Thank you, Your Grace. We live to serve.
I don't think Clive is royalty. I think he's
Joshua.
like the guard of Joshua.
You should not be out of doors.
Aw.
We have discussed this.
I'm sorry.
Good day to you, Mother.
Or
Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
interesting. She doesn't
Murdoch.
recognize me
Your Grace.
as her son. I wonder if we're step brothers, and that's that's Clive's real sister.
What a way to treat your own flesh and blood.
Okay, yeah, she's my mom.
It's not his fault. Not everyone can be born the Phoenix.
Wait.
We should
I
join them.
like her. What's her name? I don't want to hear one more time that this is Game of Thrones. I would have no comparison. But we got a war chocobo ready to go. King? Is that Daddy?
Rise, my friends.
Welcome home, Father.
Thank you, Joshua. You are well, I trust.
Yes, Father. Much better. Today, Jill and I went to the Bailey to watch Clive's spa.
Jill. Her name's Jill.
Is that so?
Okay. Hey, Clint. Oh my goodness!
Stop it, boy. Not now.
You'll make a fine hound one day.
Nolan, you know Torgal grows up and fights with me.
Lift up your head, girl.
So Father recognizes me.
Thank you, Your Grace.
That must not be my... No, I don't know the relationship, but Torgal...
Capital rejoices at your safe return, Your Grace.
They knew what they were doing.
War is coming, my boy. We must make ready.
He's gonna die.
Is the
I feel like Dad's
situation
always
truly so
dying.
grave?
Come to the throne room. We will talk there.
Yes, Father. Your Grace.
Shields dismissed.
Torgal.
Jill.
Where do you think you're going? Clive here is off to see the Archduke.
Right.
Glad you could join, Clint. Better late than never. All right. So we're free-ish for the first time. Sunrise, sunset. Finding your way. Should you find yourself lost, do not fret to hold down L3 and trust in your animal instinct to point you in the right direction. Your current destination will be displayed. An animal instinct? Okay.
Is trouble brewing?
I'm not sure. I need
That's
to speak with
animal
Father.
instinct. So we're not going to the location right away. I'm going to walk and marvel. Is there an about face? A turn and then a... Should I... Okay, I can't pull out my sword. I was gonna see if I could smash those boxes. Let's go up on the... Let's see what's down here first.
All right, let's get this stuff unpacked before the Duchess calls for our heads.
Is this how they show items? It automatically zooms to you? Items discovered can be viewed in the item tab in the main menu. Well, Clint, I am only
will be with us.
half an hour in, probably. But I mean, it's a spectacle so far. I haven't been able to play much, but I've been watching a lot, which I'm totally cool with. And now I'm just kind of living in the world. I don't want to go too far over there and start the next thing. Can I come in here and practice? Can I get hit?
That was a thrilling bout, my lord.
I couldn't look away.
Ooh.
You put on quite the show for us, Lord Rosfield. Any man who can do that deserves to be first shield. Age and experience be damned.
People are nice. Let's see if there is a second line of dialogue.
You put on quite the show for us, Lord Rosfield.
There's not.
Any man who can do that deserves to be first shield.
Can't skip?
Age and experience be damned.
Interesting choice. She stayed out. That's a great touch. Who is this?
Forgive me, my lord, but I need to finish inspecting these crystals.
Wouldn't do to give our soldiers spent shards.
Is that where magic comes from? I mean, of course, right? But like, yeah.
Make sure all the crystals are accounted for.
Interesting.
All right, let's get this stuff.
More refugees.
We've got a white
arrived
chocobo.
today. Well, if things get crowded, we can always conquer Ironhome.
Ever the optimist, aren't you?
Standard yellow. Let's look at his design. Yeah. Great. I mean, very chocobo, right? We've got the beak shield, we've got the chest plate, the neck plate. Feet don't need plate, feet made out of plate.
Make sure you get a good edge on that, eh?
Clint, let me give you my my quick summarized thoughts. So far it's beautiful, it's a spectacle. The story is being built out really well. I like the world, the heavy fantasy inspired world. I've only gotten a little bit of the battle so far, and it looks like it will be fun. It's moving further and further away from traditional Final Fantasy. But that's just how it is, and so far,
we must be ready to march at any time.
So far, it still feels like Final Fantasy, which was my primary concern.
No one is to enter the dungeons, including you, my lord.
Characters seem to be great. I've only had Clive act a little bit, and then I've seen the gonna have to remember the terminology eventually, but the man who carries Titan, I've
before we lose the light.
kind of met him a little bit, and there's an item over there. And I've met we'll go around the other side. And I've met another lady that the guy that holds Titan has a relationship with. Everything about this game feels FF 1 through 6 instead of 7 through 15. I don't know, I'm feeling some 9.
They've closed the gates.
Let's hope the side entrance is still open.
It is.
Preparation
Just don't miss
is
that
key.
item over there.
We must be ready to.
This is it, lads. Time to put an end to their little crusade.
Ooh, it's a little blurry. Is there motion blur on? Clint, it's one of the best Final Fantasies.
Good as new.
Forgive me, Lord Marquess, pray do not concern yourself with this bungling cur. Bow down, you fool. I say to speak.
Biggs and Wedge? That would be amazing if they're Biggs and Wedge.
It was no trouble. Really.
Oh, do not indulge him. To be allowed to stand in your lordship's presence is more than his kind deserves. Why, neither the Empire nor the Republic treat their bearers half so well. He was lucky to be born in your father's dominion. Very lucky, as I remind him every day.
Stand, please.
Give me their names.
Stand.
They definitely seem like they could be a Biggs and Wedge.
I trust his good fortune will continue.
Of course, if that is your lordship's wish.
Don't work too hard. Remember, it is for the good of the duchy that you serve.
As do we all, my lord.
As do we all.
Come along now. Back to your duties.
Carlisle, what are you meaning?
Looks like they're getting ready for supper.
I think someone's hungry.
That guy saluted to me. Now, I know that Carlisle and everybody else missed this item, but a keen eye would tell you that there's an item over here that is a Buster high potion. It's a high potion.
Fine display, my lord. Almost felt sorry for the Lord Commander.
Wheat harvest's down again, apparently. If this war ends up dragging on, we'll starve.
Just magical water?
I'm having my bearer fill the well, my lord. Best to save what crystals we can, eh?
Slave master?
Well, don't you make an handsome pair? We'll be having a feast for the two of you soon enough.
There we go. Well, that's pretty.
Nice and
The
quiet
Down
in here,
Gardens.
isn't it?
Love it. Hold on. But you have to hold that. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Active time lore. If I hold whatever they call that button to access the ATL, a compilation of important information relevant to Clive's current storyline progression. ATL can even be used during most cutscenes. Everyone else will most people will not use this, but I feel like I will read every bit of it. A micro echo? It might just be from my headset. Elwyn. Elwyn? My dad's name is Elwyn? Archduke of the Grand Duchy of Rosaria, and father of Clive and Joshua, loved by his people. for his steadfast leadership both at home and on the battlefield, which he put to good effect in quelling the rebellious northern territories. That's not ridiculous. That's crazy. Clive, firstborn son of Archduke Elwin, ruler of Rosaria. From a young age, Clive dedicated himself to mastering the blade, and his practice paid off when he was appointed first shield of Rosaria, tasked to guard the phoenix and blessed with the ability to wield a part of the fire. Okay, so guard the phoenix. Oh, so the boy has the phoenix, of course. Interesting, I'm learning things. A person with the power to cast magics without a crystal is a bearer. In Valisthea, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in Valisthean life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. The mark applied to the cheeks of bearers across Valisthea, identifying them as something other than human. Newborn babes are checked at birth, those who are found as bearers being branded and taken into the custody of the state. Rarely, bearers evade this test, either because their parents hide them, the testers are lax in their duties, or their powers do not awaken until later, yet most do not remain unbranded for long. I'm going to get caught. Rosalith Castle, situated in the heart of the ducal capital of Rosalith. It is from this towering ivory fortress that the Archduke and his family rule the nation. An architectural feat the founder himself would be proud of. The castle has stood since the early days of the duchy and watched over the rise of the proud nation and the people who inhabited the city beneath. It wasn't just someone in my party had that tat. I had that tat. Or I had a face tat. Like, I feel like we all did.
There's Joshua.
Hey, Joshua. Hold on. Are there any items? Ooh, that person's working on a bush. Cutting? Trimming? That's kind of cool. Feels kind of Hogwarts-esque.
Marquis, forgive my man. He'll be done in a jiffy.
Man, so
just getting the place tidied up for the big procession.
Bearers are slaves. I don't like that. Oh, this is where I came from. I thought that is where I came from, so I was looking to see. I feel like I've been in this garden before, to be honest.
Clive,
Are you worried about the war?
the soldiers will expect the Phoenix to help them, but I don't know if I can.
Don't worry, Joshua. Father will guide you.
Something's gonna go terribly wrong.
And I will protect you. Always.
I know. Thank you, Clive.
Joshua.
I'm all right. I promise.
Anything new? I can't check that all the time. There needs to be a little...
Do you understand? The power of the Phoenix dwells within Joshua, and Joshua alone.
This lady sucks.
If any ill should befall him, it will be on your head. Do not neglect your duties again.
My lord, it's not how it looks. I'm, inspecting the castle walls by order of the Duchess.
Work shirking gardener. That little side move he does when he gets close to people to try to avoid them is slick. Just gonna check the garden, make sure I'm not missing anything. The birds chirping is a nice touch. Obviously locked. Good thing I searched. Another pot. Hi, Mom. Making an effort. Some large gates and stiff levers require extra effort to operate. Use X to access them, then hold R2 to push or pull with all your might. Okay. Just to give a little bit of haptic feedback, I guess. Is this where the meeting was taking place earlier?
Good luck.
I'm really sad because, like, they're setting this up for us to be devastated when Sister dies and whatever else is gonna happen.
You commanded my presence, Your Grace. How may I serve you?
All right, you can stop licking my boots. Mother isn't here.
Okay. So he's chill.
Do the territories fare any better?
Most lie under a pall of black. In just these few moons, the Blight has taken nigh on all of the northern reaches. It is only a matter of time before it crosses the border.
By the flames.
Nearly every available bed in the capital is already occupied by those fleeing the Deadlands. Even if we were to send them south to Port Isolde, more would only follow in their wake.
Let me try this. Okay. Oh, the Deadlands. Oh. Oh, so I need to be using it regularly, huh? Barren wastes, bereft of aether, where no life stirs, and magic is all but unusable. Here, both earth and water are stained black, preventing any seed from quickening. In recent years, the blight has spread over ever more wildly, displacing whole nations before it, driving once peaceable fauna to violent desperation and leaving silent devastation in its wake. Guess who's going to the Deadlands? And that's Rodney Murdoch, who... he's Lord Commander, outranked only by the Archduke, wow, who is not only his liege lord, but his firm friend. The two share an unshakable bond of trust, Elwyn, consulting with Rodney on all military matters.
Delay brings us closer to disaster.
Such a nice
We
feature.
must move now.
Against the Iron Kingdom.
We have traded blows with them for too long. It is time to end it.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath. Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
The Iron Blood will not relinquish it easily. This will be a bitter fight.
We ride for Phoenix Gate tomorrow. There we will listen to the words of our ancestors, as tradition dictates.
Am I to go with you as Joshua's shield?
There is something else I would have you do first. Rodney.
You will have heard the reports, I'm sure, of beastmen from the north being sighted within our borders.
Goblins in the Stillwind marshes. I know of the rumors, yes.
Then you know what must be done. I will give you 2 good men.
I've seen these goblins, and they're the most
journey
goblin
to Stillwind,
you've ever seen.
Search it and clear it. Then you will join us at Phoenix Gate.
Hey Van, welcome to the stream.
It is time to prove your strength. And shut your mother up for good.
I will do my duty, Your Grace.
That will be all. Rest well.
We ride
at dawn.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yeah, Clive needs to become less of a...
This war we mean to wage. It isn't only for control of the Mother Crystal. Above all else, we cannot allow those Ironblood savages to gain a foothold on Storm.
I know. I would sooner die than see them darken our shores again. I wish you a safe journey tomorrow.
And I you, Clive. May your blade strike true.
Thought that might have been a treasure chest.
We drove the Iron Blood from our shores once before, but their patriarch still dreams of spreading his message to Storm. And when the Crusaders march, they move a damn sight quicker than the Blight ever.
So we recapture the Mother Crystal, end their ambitions, and secure the duchy.
Only the light of
Were you at the gym this whole time, Nolan?
can guide us through these dark days. But that does not mean I'm happy asking this of Joshua. Look after him, won't you?
Yeah, I will.
Even if it costs me my life.
Let's make sure it doesn't come to that.
I'll be on when you get home. In fact, I'm gonna get to what I assume, is my chambers, and then I'm going to take a quick break to refill my coffee. And these graphics are good.
No messages, my lord.
It's my inbox. Ooh. Bloom effect. That was nice. Snap in to see the mountains, the background, the walls. Man. If this place had air conditioning, I'd be all for living here. You know, this is going to be a waste of everyone's time, but this is how I play games. Because I need to make sure that I get any and all items. Alright. Waste of time. Hey, Tim of the T. Thanks for stopping by. Is there a dream? A nightmare? Attack in the middle of the night? What's gonna happen to Dad?
How long will you be away this time?
She's not
Not
nice.
long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua.
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way. You know that. And only the dominant can enter the apothecary, so yes, I'm taking Joshua.
Oh, to hell with your way! The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that? But the boy is also the Phoenix. The heir to the throne. You can't keep him in swaddling clothes all of his life.
Elwyn!
Don't worry. Clive will watch over him. Though he is a youth of but 15 years, he's already a fine soldier.
Hey,
He'll make a
ZQ.
splendid shield.
It has indeed been
You've
fun
seen
so
more
far.
in him than the Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our household has no place for such a failure. He is
That's why
worthless.
she's like
a
that.
man like any other.
As am I, my dear.
She's a royalist.
Nonsense. You are the Archduke of Rosaria.
Not this again.
And only respects status.
You know as well as I do that I only sit upon the throne because my father was taken before his time. I am merely warming the seat till Joshua comes of age.
Because he was passed
You
over
are
too,
your
right?
father's firstborn son.
Ooh,
And you
gosh.
sit
2
on the
sex
throne.
scenes in the demo?
All is in its right place. Unlike some, you have not disgraced our noble blood.
I have tried the active time lore. I'm going to try it right now just to see if it will teach me what sex is. Annabella, Duchess, wife of Archduke, and mother of Clive and Joshua. She does not own Clive. It was not only her beauty, but her connection to a bloodline that produced many previous dominants of the Phoenix. Oh, bloodline. That led to her being proposed as a bride for the young Archduke. Indeed, the two are cousins! Having known from a younger age that her purpose in life was to preserve her phoenix-bearing bloodline, she dotes on Joshua and scorns Clive. I've already looked at Joshua, appointed the ducal throne. By virtue of his awakening as the dominant of the Phoenix, his love and admiration for his elder brother Clive is absolute, and he is only too proud to have him serve as the first shield. His love for Carrot's less so. A nation occupying the western reaches of the continent of Storm, with Rosalith as its capital. Rosaria was originally, I think I've already read that one. And then dominant. Those within whom sleeps the power of an icon. I was spelling icon wrong. Though they look and think no differently to any other man and woman, they can not only cast elemental magics without a crystal, but also transform themselves into beasts of world-shattering strength at any moment, a quality for which they are honored, worshipped, and feared the realm over. Let's get back to that sexual.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
Nice. Yeah, she's a brat. You thought he was going to get hot and heavy for that?
I'm going to sleep.
She is no good. Beautiful.
This is it then. Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star?
Aww.
I'm a little old for that. I should get some sleep.
Right.
Those leather pants of his. What's that red star in the background?
You're going with them tomorrow, aren't you?
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
Kind of need to know who she is. Jill, different last name. Born a princess of the Northern Territories, Jill was made a ward of Rosaria after her homeland's incessant raids were quelled by the duchy. She was raised in Rosalia Castle alongside. Okay, so kind of a sister. She was a princess that was stolen from her family.
He takes too many risks. I only wish I could save him from himself.
Clive, you...
I have another mission too. Father has given me my first command.
Well, if you're not going to pray to Metia for your safe return, I shall just have to do it for you.
A religious girl.
There's going to be another war, isn't there? Since coming here, I've begun to take peace for granted. I assumed the war between our nations would be the last. But it never really ends, does it?
No. The next war will be bigger than before.
But you'll be all right, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
It's getting cold. We should go in. My lady.
What a respectful man, but also don't you view her as sister?
Good night, Clive.
I do like her a lot. She seems really cool. Okay, I am going to take a quick break. Seriously, less than 5 minutes to refill my coffee. Please stick around because I will be right back. Hello. I'm back. Alright, let's hop straight back in by unpausing.
Sorry, Ambrosia.
Ambrosia?
Hunting today.
Beautiful.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
Something bad
I'll
is gonna
try.
happen.
Good luck.
He likes her, huh? So it's not a sister-brother thing.
Friends, we ride for Phoenix Gate. May the blessing of the crystals go with us and shield the Firebird's flame forevermore!
His Grace departs! Open the gates!
Sylvan, you're about to go live? More Battletoads?
Lord
Why isn't he on and going?
Allow me. I shall see her safely to Phoenix Gate.
Thank you.
Oh, because there's another mission for him and then he's going to meet... Those are the two guys going with me!
We're ready to depart, my lord.
Is that Nolan and
May I
Kenny?
say what an honor it is to serve alongside you.
Got you, Van. This guy.
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly.
There are goblins in Stillwind.
The beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Not today, we won't.
Sir Wade, Sir Tyler.
Wade and
Let
Tyler.
us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
To the marshes, then. And may the blessing of the crystals go with us.
All right, let's go on our first mission. World map displays all the locations currently available to Clive for fast travel. Oh, so it's a fast travel from location to location. I don't hate it, but that is interesting. Stillwind, Western Rosaria. There was a time not long ago that the songs of civilization echoed through Stillwind's knotted boughs. Now the settlements lie abandoned, and the only sounds to escape the forsaken place are the howls of beasts that have fled the Deadlands to make the bogs their home. Yeah, I've seen two guy groups that I'm like, why couldn't they just be named Biggs and Wedge? Okay, we're gonna fast travel. Oh, I can't even, they don't want me to see the rest of the map right now. In fact, there's like a, like chain fence around this particular area. And also, this water inlet looks like it's been carved out by the hand of some massive beast. Overworld music is a bop, Rain Man. Okay, let's do our first fast travel then. I missed that. Javen? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying something. Thanks for listening to the podcast.
Keep your eyes open for those goblins. The reports placed them in this area.
It's all swamps from here. What's your step, my lord?
And everything else.
All right. Lost in a fog. Timely accessories. Support accessories such as the Ring of Timely Strikes or the Ring of Timely Focus can be changed or unequipped. Those are the things that started with me because of an option that I chose. Good. I haven't even looked at the main menu yet. The Attributes tab provides a comprehensive overview of Clive's current level, status, abilities, and gear. Yeah, so we've got common things, right? HP, attack power, defense, stagger. Must be like how much I can take before I stagger. Strength is 15, vitality is 10, will is 15. I've currently got equipped the Rosarian Oath as a weapon. The Rosarian Belt. Designed more for keeping one's trousers in place. I've got no bracer. And I've got 2 accessories. The Ring of Timely Strikes. There's a ring that transformed a novice swordsman's awkward jerks and jabs into a veritable dance of precisely executed flourishes. One might wonder why every knight in the realm didn't have one of their own. When equipped, complex ability combinations can be executed by simply pressing square. Look at the old school Final Fantasy characters, the pixel arts down at the bottom right showing the party members. Ah, y'all saw it too. That's amazing. That throwback, wonderful. So that will help. It just makes combinations simpler. And this, the Timely Focus, clearly the Darkest of Arts were employed in this ring's forgings, yet no matter its infernal providence, it does effectively slow time, and that can provide, so when equipped, time slows before an evadable enemy attack. Okay. Got you. Do I have a third? And I don't equip it from here. Are they actually fixing? Let's go to... No, that's not how you move it. That's how you move it. Items. The item tab contains a list of all non-gear items. Non-gear items. And you can assign shortcuts. I've already got potions in a shortcut. In fact, everything's in a shortcut. This increases defense by 30%. What is this? Huh. Journal. Story progress. Lost in a fog. Bade by his father, the Archduke, to address reports of the ever-spreading blight, having driven a horde of goblins into Rosarian territory, Clive journeys to the swamps of Stillwind, accompanied by a pair of loyal shields of the duchy. Alright, so we could look at what we've done so far. Kind of want to read these honestly. A flame summoned. The night burns red as twin titans clash. Dressed in flame, they vie for dominance. One a beacon of hope, the other an aberration, an affront to the very laws of nature. There is no room in this world for both, for there can only be one icon of fire. Interesting. To kill a dominant. As dawn breaks over the Nysa defile in the 873rd year of the Valesian calendar, the armies of Dalmacia and the Iron Kingdom gather, and their icons, Titan of the Republic and Shiva of the Orthodoxy, make ready to take the field. Meanwhile, high above it all, a small party of branded assassins, so we were branded assassins, survey the battlefield like hawks in search of prey. Pride, it is the year 860, and with the coming of spring, does Green once again return to the Grand Duchy of Rosaria. In the baileys of the Rosalith Castle, men who have sworn their swords to their country train in anticipation of coming conflict. And it is here that one young man in particular endeavors to prove himself worthy to the ones he loves. And then sunrise sunset, as the duchy readies itself for war with the Iron Kingdom. Its most bitter and long-standing of rivals, so too does Clive prepare for his duty as first shield of Rosaria to protect and serve his brother Joshua, dominant of the Phoenix. I'm nervous because I believe I become the dominant of the Phoenix. We're fine right now. Nothing tragic has happened. We've been sent on a mission into the fog to take out those goblins. We haven't reached them yet because I've just been looking at my menu and reading a lot, to be honest. Gear and icons tab is used for equipping weapon and armor, as well as assigning iconic abilities. So we've got that Rosarian Oath Sword, and that's all we've got for that. We've got the belt, and that's all we've got for that. No bracer right now. We've got the 2 rings. Do I have a 3rd accessory available? I've got 2 more accessories available to me. Timely Evasion. When equipped, Clive will automatically evade attacks. Not going to do that because that's a little bit too much. But maybe I'll add Timely Healing. When equipped, Clive will automatically use a potion when his HP falls. It doesn't always do it when I want it to, but it would save me from death. But I'm not going to worry about that right now because I'm not going to ever die. Easy mode, you can reset abilities anytime and change them. That's so nice. Indicates an ability capacity for dealing damage. Indicates a capacity for breaking the target's will. Oh, man. Oh, man. We're going to end up having a sphere grid? Okay. Can I choose any of these right now? Oh, wait. I've already mastered the melee attack. It always does feel bad having to, like, do a mouse cursor here. Like, I feel like it's so made for PC, you know? Dodge. So we've got that. Yeah. Jump. Got that. Okay, so I only have 50 ability points to spend, so I can't do any of these right now. Or maybe, I mean, I could. Oh, I've got this. But I can master it. I can level it up again. Interesting. So, precision dodge. I would love to know what happens when I do details. Mastery extends the trigger window. Okay. And then over on this side, we've got aerial attacks. So just while in the air, 3 consecutive attacks. Magic. Yeah, just triangle. Use immediately after landing a melee attack to deliver a close range magic burst. So 1, 2... Oh, so he's alternating in that image. What does the upgrade of that do? Extends trigger window. Is that just... Okay, so I've got 50 ability points. I could do charged magic, which is just holding. I don't hate that. This is Stomp. Use X while in the air to kick off a nearby enemy, increasing jump height and duration. It's fine. Swift Recovery. R1 to recover immediately after being knocked back down by an enemy. It's kind of cool. For 40, I can Taunt. Use R2 and that pad to pull the attention of an enemy target. Interesting. Burning Blade. Hold square to imbue Clive's blade with fire. Release to unleash a powerful attack. Down Thrust. Square and X while in the air to slice down. Seems pretty good. And then Lunge. That could get me closer in. It's probably not bad. I do have Circle to do that. Which one are you saying is the Sekiro move? Oh, the jump off? Where is that? That one? Let's see. I probably want to lunge. Let's see. I'll get 2 abilities. So I could do a 25 and a 25. There's not a 20. Oh, there's 2. There are 2 25s. Burning Blade and Dash. But I probably want to charge my magic as well. So let's just do the 2 next ones, right? Let's lunge. I like being able to get in quicker. And I like being able to charge my magic. Cool. And then system. Let's save for the very first time. Nolan, I don't know if you're still here, but freaking look what they did. Look at my, look at the party members in the bottom right. Isn't that not just the coolest nod to classic Final Fantasy? So cool. Oh, let's charge magic. Nice. All right, let me for the first time kind of look in the bottom right. So I've got attack at square, fire at triangle, phoenix, shift at circle, and jump. If I hold R, then rising flames comes about. This music is great. Okay. This demo is amazing. How many light roots have you found so far with Cloud? Originally from Kingdom Hearts, for real though. All over the place. Yeah, it is great so far. Music is probably one of the things that I respect the most so far though.
Not exactly the most well-maintained path.
But who do you imagine would maintain it? They've all fled from the Blight.
I wish that characters had their names before the text they were speaking, just so that I would be able to be more familiar with who was talking.
It's hard to believe that anyone used to live here.
The old village of Stillwind is ahead.
This feels Witcher-esque. Potion? 2 gil. Money making. Can I change that in the setting? I don't want to waste my time doing this, but on the system, let's see. Would it be under sound? Language, subtitle, subtitle size, subtitle background is off. Speaker names, thank you. I don't think that was an option when I was starting the game. Is there a crouch? I don't think there is. It's just walk up to it. First goblin battle. Welcome back, Gar. All right, time to see if these enemies really are damage sponges. One of the complaints I heard about the enemies here. So goblin.
With me.
Let's hear the battle music. Magic burst. Use triangle after striking an opponent with square to conjure a magic explosion that deals significant damage. Yeah. Let's also just charge. Nice. When they're on the ground, there's a...
Goblins. So the reports were true.
We should press on. There may be more ahead.
Can we recap what I just did? I magic burst that one. I slid in and coup de grace the hoe through the back. He was engaged and I came up and dismantled him. And then I pieced over here. Like, I just did work and didn't even really mean to. Where's the monster sense or the doggy sense? Okay, that's what it is. Or animal sense. That's probably what it is. Hold on, though. Hold on. I can't break this stuff, right? Yeah, okay. So, get that in your thick skull, Dustin. There's no... It's not breakable scenery. I just want to make sure that there's nothing. This music is so good. And I love that they've gone with such a... Do you see this? Tell me what icons on the screen you're seeing. Tell me what mini-map is getting in the way. Tell me what mission is getting in the way. And some of that might change later, but to have a completely, not even minimalistic, but completely clear... like, that's so good. Worried that Clive will be a flat character. We'll see. We'll see. Something develops with him, right? Because he's young here, but we already know that he's older, has a tattoo, has... there's going to be some development. And also, Final Fantasies are not necessarily known for their protagonists. Item over there. There's no crouch as far as I can tell. Which is fine. I don't think we've had a crouch in Final Fantasy before. Can I climb? Yep. Strength tonic. So is that all items in this game? The teleport too. Like, am I not opening any chests? All items are visible on screen and...
Welcome to Stillwind.
Have care, my lord.
Again, this feels very Witcher to me. Not the music. Okay, we've got a goblin. Okay.
There's more.
Forevermore!
Some enemies will drop gil or items on their loot is gathered automatically by approaching the glittering icons. Feels a little button mashy. It looks cool. Feels a little button mashy. That's probably gonna separate the good from the me. All right. This music is so good. Is there no about face? I mean, there's that. Listen to that. 9 gets a bad rep? Final Fantasy 9? I've never heard the bad rep. What are those? Guess we'll see in time. I know we're going upstairs. Strength tonic. Okay. There's no getting on that roof, right? No reason for that. Insufficient space, so a potion is used? Four? I'm gonna need 99. Sorry about that. Let's see what these butterflies do. You just shown the way to go? I don't hate it. This music is the best part of this. Ooh, I wish I could slam down on them. There's 3. Feel Assassin's Creed 4. Feel Assassin's Creedy right now. All right, I'm assuming yeah, something's gonna happen. So here we go.
Watch out, my lord. Some of their number are spells.
And what a number. We'll all have our hands full here.
Okay, I need to actually get this guy first. Who approached? Pretty cool.
No match for a shield of Rosaria.
The dynamic music. So we're still on this theme, but I'm sorry, but this music is the thing that's most impressive to me so far. 4 is nuts. Is there a skill to upgrade my bag size? Because I'm gonna be needing that. So that looks like we're moving on. Did we get everything we needed here? Yeah. Nice.
We should be nearing the old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
It might not. It certainly is. Okay. A big one? Tim, you can't hear the music? Do I need to bring it up a little bit? My thought is go for the mage goblins first.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord. I'm working on it.
Is there a reason they didn't name these two guys Biggs and Wedge? Oh, he's gonna blow a horn? Does he have a horn?
He's the leader. But we'll have to take care of his followers first. Care to thin the herd?
Oh.
As if you have to ask.
That's like an instant kill for me. The fast like switch is really good, I will say that. Like it keeps the battle moving when it moves you so quickly. Alright, I do need to reassess. Now, are you up there?
And there was one.
Shit! He's invited a friend!
Alright, let's see how this one plays out.
Here it comes.
Listen to this battle music that upped, dude. It's the FF1. How they do that. Formidable foes. Larger enemies must be faced with caution. They have far more HP than their smaller counterparts and will often use devastating abilities to overwhelm opponents. Use the Blessing of the Phoenix to not only deal considerable damage to these enemies, but also break their wills. Breaking an enemy's will can stagger it, leaving... So some people would leave the Blessing of the Phoenix, or that ability, the R2 square, for when they are staggered. But I've heard to just use it when you've got it, so... Gotta move out of the way. I pressed circle. That was my fault for some reason. Okay, staggered. Partial stagger. Enemies will come partially staggered when their will gauge is 50%, creating a short opening in which combat attacks are easily landed. That is a short window. I pressed R1, but not on time. Oh, he healed me? That's me using that item. Alright, you're staggered. Whew. Okay, hitting them while they're down, completely reducing the enemy's will gauge will stagger it. Extra damage is dealt when an enemy is fully staggered, increasing with each strike landed up to a maximum of 150. The total amount of damage dealt during this time is displayed upon the enemy regaining its senses. I don't have that. Weak, but the first one, right? I really want to get this I didn't do well on that, just so y'all know. I got out of the way, but... I didn't do great, but I did win. spoils. 54 experience, 45 something. Okay. We are level 6. Our everything increases. Okay. And we received a hard leather. Battle rewards following important battles. A separate results screen will show. Rewards are based on performance. Ooh, and may include... This is Devil May Cry. And may include gear. Ability points is the blue, and experience points is the red. And gil must be the yellow. Hard leather armlets. That's my first. Van braces. Okay. That increases my defense by 10. That's nice. Garlisle, what would you rate that battle performance? Nolan?
Come back and fight, you coward! After him, before he summons the rest.
He'll do what he's gonna do. I need to equip. Oh, goodness. Okay. Let us equip the Van Brace. No reason not to. I intentionally didn't add those two. Enemy is dead. That's all that matters. Clive Actor needs to give me more. Man, Nolan's being harsh. That was overall pretty smooth, minus getting pinned into a corner. I was trying to learn to style on it, so it took a couple of tries. Understood. Garlisle, do you want to point me to, towards any of these? I did not come up here. This is my Phoenix abilities. So 375 is that Phoenix shift, and I can master it. What does mastery do? Increases shift distance. That's super nice. I obviously can't do this yet. And then Rising Flames. I feel like I keep accidentally doing that. But I'm not pressing R2 and then square. Increases hits. 107. I feel like holding on to it. The R1 to get back up when knocked down is probably the skill I think is most important. I'm not gonna get knocked down. Do you hit it right when you hit the ground? We'll learn it. We'll learn it for you. Love that it's already mastered. Your auto combo accessory might be triggering. I thought that might be the case. Let me see. That's definitely it. Ugh. Yeah. No. Unequip. Triangle. No, I'm still about the timely focus. You can give me that. Thank you for calling that out. I appreciate that. I'm gonna save the rest of my points for no good reason. Okay, you're all dead. I need to get the item inside there. Let's see where you want me to go. In there. This music. Let's just get this item. High potion. Use some. Hold on. Ooh, that's a good question. Where's my health at right now? Full, maybe it heals you right after battle. A common species of beast man. While at first glance they may seem like mindless predators, goblins have their own unique language and are skilled enough to both cast magics and make rudimentary tools and weapons. Sir Wade and Tyler, y'all aren't that important. Potion used.
There he is.
Might have been banned. Either it was a level up, which I assume it probably was, or after boss battles or those kind of encounters it restores your health, but probably the former. Okay, so let's see. Here? Up? No. Alright. Let's use intelligence. Honestly, there's... I don't know what I mean... I just run up that? Alright, this is supposed to be a chase scene, so I'll keep it moving. Just don't miss it. I'm about to face something that's not nice.
This ends now.
Leviathan.
What's in there?
A Marlboro. Heck no. These things suck.
Warble. It's far south.
Keep clear of its maw, my lord. That thing's breath is worse than its bite. Oh, that reeks! I said stay away from its mouth!
In fact, stay on its back, right? I want to get behind it. Nice. So I think I heard the noise that allowed me to do that. What are you doing now?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Alright. What'd I do?
Don't!
Cinematic strike. When the screen flashes blue like this during a pivotal moment in the battle, press square before time runs out. It's a QTE and I love him! Ooh! Yes, God, you heard my prayers.
No! Before it recovers!
Not bad, still. I'm feeling better though. Stay away from the mall. Oh, it's a poison cloud, so it's all around. It's an AoE.
That's right.
Haha, sucker! This music is disgusting.
Won't be gone for long.
Disgusting. You gonna pull me in? Oh, do you want to get stabbed in the freaking head?
Cannot fall here.
Cinematic evasion. When the screen flashes red like this during a pivotal moment, press R1 before time runs out to evade the incoming attack.
Now for the final push, my lord.
I think that's the exact same amount I did on the last stagger. Oh, 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 oh. Wild Rage? Swift Recovery?
I think we made it angry. I'd rather we made it die.
Come on. Ooh. Let's finish it off. I kind of want to finish it with... I'd finish it with that. QTE and Final Fantasy battles, give me a break. That felt good. Okay, so y'all think so too? It might be a QTE, but it is exactly the kind of hyper over-the-top QTE that makes it enjoyable. That was fantastic. Okay, I was on the fence. I think I'm sold. That, and I think I performed pretty well too, to be honest with you. Guys, yes, Anjo, the victory fanfare, wonderful, but not only a QTE attack, but a QTE evade, that feels so good. I wish there was a little bit of music here. Spoils nothing. That felt good. And to give you a Marlboro fight so early in the game, those things are deadly.
My lord. Thanks.
Thank you. I only have space for 4 potions.
I never thought I'd see it. Not just goblins in Rosaria, but morbals too.
I'll petition His Grace to send a detachment. If we don't stop them here, they'll be at our gates before long.
We should get moving. We don't want to be caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
That's where the rest of the army is, right? There's a cigarette emote, G? What?
Damned blight.
It's bringing about even more and more evil. Hey, fun little excursion. Introductory, showing you the ropes. Little goblins, big goblin, big mall. Alright, and now we're going to join with the rest of the crew, right? This world map music is good. Alright, Phoenix Gate, northwestern Rosaria. The aging seaboard citadel not only defends Rosaria from northern raiding parties, but also serves as sacred ground whereupon the duchy dominant might commune with his or her ancestors and entreat their guidance on the eve of important battles. Sometime later. Phoenix Gate. Guys, I bet the things are getting dark soon.
No, wait till you hear this. Wait till you hear this. His lordship draws his sword. The goblin chief runs off screaming straight down a Mormor's gullet.
More tales! Drink and be merry, boys! Good work on the morrow.
Must be gratifying to see your student making such a name for himself.
They all have mustaches.
The young lord has a bright
In the
future
drink.
ahead of him.
Aye. And one of these nights he may even deign to join us.
Anjo, loving the darker tones. I'm all about darker Final Fantasy, gritty Final Fantasy. It's the light, fluffy stuff that I don't always love. It's the dark stuff that really sells it for me. Poor boy, he's just not feeling well, huh? Or he's nervous, or he's scared. Where's Clive? They're all drunk. This is not good news.
Are you unwell?
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long day.
They all like Clive, don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
Father? Why is it that the dominance is always born into our family? Doesn't seem fair.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us. You have been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family has been chosen to share that power with the people. So that is what we must do.
Sound great.
Louder, my friends! Louder!
Y'all, that boy's about to die.
I don't suppose I'll win this.
I think we're gonna get a moment between him and Clive. Yeah, emo kid.
Poor Jill. She'll be wondering where you've got to.
The dog snuck. The dog snuck away.
Being a fine hound.
Torgal.
So this is where you've been hiding.
What are you doing out here?
I didn't see you at the feast.
Feasts are the only time shields are allowed to take their ease, and I've never really been one for cakes and ale.
Something's gonna
It's
happen.
the vegetables I don't like. I hear you slew a marble. All the men were singing your praises.
They never used to. When I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoilt little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughingstock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true. They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
You're like 6 years old.
My brother the Phoenix, ruler over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead our people. I don't have the strength. But you do.
Don't worry, it will be Clive in just a few moments.
Every man has his duty. Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink.
I wonder who Ifrit
The
is.
fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what. However hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
What's he sick from? As a dominant, does it drain your life force, or is it just something else? I mean, I'll find out.
Right?
I should go inside. It's past my bedtime. Good night, Torgal.
What a dog. Here we go. No.
Supplies from the capital.
Check it.
You took your time sampling the wares, were you?
That looked like a guy that I was with in the
It's a good
future.
job the North is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys and people, eh?
What in the...
Shows you how important choosing your guards is. With Final Fantasy XII up in this.
Proceed as planned.
What were those Imperator creatures in Final Fantasy XII called? Everybody's drunk. This is not gonna go well for our crew. Judges. They were kind of cool. All right, Nolan. And dinner? My goodness. Come on, Phoenix, it's your turn.
Is that...
It's Clive.
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably don't remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must get you to safety, Your Highness.
Very well. I'm ready.
Follow me, Your Highness.
Is Wade not trustworthy? And am I now... I'm the boy? I'm Joshua? Dude, for light? Are you kidding me? A little flame ball? I want to just get back in bed. Wow. Alright, I was not expecting to be Joshua. The flame ball is sick.
Are the enemy already inside the castle?
I'm afraid so, Your Highness. We must hurry.
I kind of don't trust Wade, but...
What was that?
I have to help them.
Are you chopping that down, or am I?
Everything's on fire.
Fall back, Your Highness! He's not one of us!
No, I must do my duty.
His magic is good. Why didn't that one hit? Oh. Maybe I do trust Wade.
I saw them at the feast. They were laughing.
This is Sambra Quagab. Why would the Empire...
We must find my father.
The mother wouldn't overthrow the family and take out Joshua. It seemed like she actually really liked Joshua. Like, if Joshua was at home the way they set up the mother, I could see her sending forces to assassins to take out Clive and the father, but...
Mr. Boy, careful your face.
Oh, Curaga.
Damn it, the bastards are everywhere.
Why would the Empire do this? They're our allies.
That's cool. Curaga's circle. Just a massive, yeah. Poor boy ain't gonna last long with these kind of abilities. Very political tone. Up or down? Let's try up first. Well, oh, it is up, so let's try down first. I always like to do the opposite, just in case. I don't think there's anything down here. Doesn't hurt to check. Very cool that he put his hand up to kind of block the flames from his face. I want to stab him. That's cool. This is stronger though. Wade, you didn't help. Yes, Garlisle. Same. I don't mind political, but a lot of political is tedious and dry and slow. This is none of that so far.
Damn it! His wounds are deep.
I can save him.
Yeah, Curaga.
Your Highness,
Don't worry. You're going to be all right.
I'll hold them off.
Takes a while. Where's Clive? There's Clive.
Clive!
Joshua! Come here. Tyler, you're hurt.
I'll survive, thanks to His Highness.
Your Grace, Lord Murdoch.
You rescued the young prince. Well done, Sir Wade.
I'm in your debt, soldier.
Thank you, Your Grace.
We cannot stay here. We should make straight for the rear gate.
Hedwig.
Omnia lost Alan, Tuisa Gelif. May the winds speed you to Rosalia.
That was sick.
The north gate's up ahead. There are chocobos in the stables. Father, take Joshua and get to safety.
No, I'm not going without you. You're supposed to be my shield, remember?
I remember, which is why I'm going to hold the enemy here while you make your escape.
I will order our remaining forces to rally at the gate. Now go.
Van, I doubt everybody until they give me a reason to believe otherwise. Especially in political dramas where there's always betrayal.
I know.
You have have to keep Father safe. I'm counting on you, Joshua.
This music is good. And this demo is longer than 2 hours. I don't know who said 2 hours. But I've been playing for 2 hours. So unless this is the end. The final stand. Yeah, let's not use experience points. We've got what we need. Stone Skin Tonic. I wonder if I should use it before battle.
Capture the Phoenix!
I killed the rest!
Oh, come on. I did the wrong button.
We're too late. Everyone's dead.
That makes sense, Carlisle. I was playing it slow. All right. Man.
Captain!
Here we go.
Let none escape.
As you command. You take care of that spellcaster. I'll keep the others occupied.
Ah, that was bad. Die. That's quick. And the music stopped immediately.
That's them done. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Look at my health.
It's my father and
And
Joshua
my level.
I'm worried about. We should head back.
A dragoon!
Clive, look out!
May I have this dance?
He's an Imperial Dragoon.
Knight of the Blinding
You
Dawn.
are the shield who was blessed by the Phoenix. Not that it will
Oh, I
save
thought I
you.
dodged that.
Rosaria!
So you can attack with that at the same time.
Stay still, damn you!
Nice. That's the most I've done with stagger damage.
He's open!
Sick, dude.
Now, Clive! Have at it!
Just the flow between these are not my favorite. Now that was the highest damage I've done.
You're going to regret that, boy.
Double jump.
Your time is past!
Oh, please. This should be it. I want to finish it with that! Oh, Dragoon battle. Little sloppy. What's up, Joshua? Thank you for joining the stream. Up to level 8. No spoils. That was a sick Dragoon battle. I love Dragoons.
Are you
Freya.
hurt? I'm fine.
It reminds you of Final Fantasy XII because these guys are judges.
So, they sent in the Dragoons. Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
Not yet. Their numbers were too few. They were not
They-
here to take the castle.
They were
here to take heads.
No, they're here for Joshua, buddy.
Our work is done. We should return to my father.
Or
My lord, look.
uh-oh.
We issued these
See?
sashes but yesterday.
Yeah.
In Rosaria. If they were already among us, what if there were others?
Father and Joshua are in danger.
We must
Yeah.
hurry. Take your steed.
Do I get it right, Chocobo?
What is that?
That guy was in Final Fantasy X! What did he say? I'm not an anime lip reader.
Oh, they're all right.
He's okay?
Thank goodness.
Your Grace, is everyone safe?
For the
What's
moment,
about to happen? What's about to happen? What's about to
we
happen?
ride for Rosalia to rally our forces. I will need your help to see Joshua safely back to the capital. On you get, Joshua.
Second brutal Chocobo death in a Final Fantasy game. Type 0.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but that won't be possible.
You honorless snakes!
Stay back! I'm warning you!
Run, Joshua, run!
No! Pig!
He is about to go Phoenix Limit Break on your... Wade is loyal to the death. What is Tyler doing? Here comes the Phoenix. Here comes the Phoenix. Here comes the...
To keep father safe.
It's gonna cost him his life. Here comes the Phoenix.
I'm counting on you, Joshua. Fuck.
Y'all know he has the ability to do that. Why aren't you... Oh, they are trying to kill him.
Phoenix.
The Phoenix!
He looks so hurt.
Joshua! Stop!
Stop this!
He can't control
lost
himself?
control.
Yeah.
I have to do something. I have to save him. No, my lord. Fall back. Climb!
Oh, baby Chocobo, be okay.
Thank you, God. You saved my life. Please. Joshua, are you in pain?
What is going on? There's gonna be a transfer or something. Are you Ifrit?
Come on! You're his shield. Do your duty.
Are you Ifrit?
Save him. My lord? What in the name of...
Oh no. Are you Ifrit? You're?
Second icon of fire. That's impossible.
There can only be one.
Who are you? It's me!
This classic Final Fantasy track.
Leave me alone!
So we're back to the first battle. And here we are again. The following commands are available when playing as the Phoenix. Fire is triangle, aim, evade. When your opponent is directly within your sights, the target circle will expand. That is its time to fire. Okay. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's like a shooter or something? Interesting.
I'll kill you, Icon! I'll kill you! Icon?
I don't know if I love this target system. Nice precision dodge.
This cannot be!
Alright, this is what happened last time. But now there's a gravitas to this.
There's only one Icon of Fire! Is this the imposter? He's destroying everything!
Yeah, dodged. This can't be Clive. I don't know who this is. It's not Clive.
We'll bring the castle down, and everyone with it! I have to stop him!
I need like an ultimate blast or something. This is just spec. Double tapped up. This music. I'm kind of bringing it down too, bringing the castle down. I don't know if I'm having to dodge through that, but I am. Awakening. Should be the last little bell. It's almost gone. Damnation. Four? Rebirth! Woo! My goodness, that was unlike any other Final Fantasy I've ever played. That's safe to say. Goodness gracious. Who is this? It can't be Clive. Alright. I feel like we've reached the conclusion of the demo. Hang Joshua. That's fire on fire. Not good. Okay. I get it.
Protect him! Please! Please! Stop it! I'll kill you! I'll fucking kill you!
Quite a mess that monster made. Damn shame about the Phoenix, but can't be helped. Oh, my condolences, Your Grace. Is there aught we can do?
Haven't you done enough, Captain? Joshua was my world, and now he is gone. I can only pray there will be a place for me in the world his radiance seeks to create.
I see. Your Grace, over here.
She'll want him dead. How is he going to get through this?
The rubble must have protected him from the worst of the flames. Shall we take him prisoner?
No need for that.
Right.
Kill him. Wait. As my husband never tired of telling me, he is a fine soldier. I'm sure he would make an excellent addition to the Imperial front line.
That's the worst thing
All in
she
its
ever
right
did.
Place.
Take this one.
Annabella sucks.
Chin up, lad. You're going to be a soldier.
Joshua.
Wow. I mean, you're welcome. Thank you for playing. You've completed the Final Fantasy XVI demo, but there's still much more story to tell. If you would like to learn more of Clive and the Dominants, please consider purchasing the main game. All right, let me give my summarized thoughts and then we'll call this a wrap. First of all, thank you for those that came and hung out, even if it was just a few minutes, or Nathan, you showed up at the end. This was an excellent demo in and of itself, just being a demo of this length, of this substance, and being able to carry over. That's just excellent. Does it feel Final Fantasy? That is the big question that I wondered about coming into this, that I worried about coming into this. Does it feel Final Fantasy? Yes. Yes. Still fully to be determined what feels Final Fantasy. The crystals, Even the fantasy setting, the high fantasy setting, the dialogue, the music, certainly. The music is the highest point for me. The icons, the Aeons, the summons, of course, feel Final Fantasy. Phoenix and Ifrit, Tifa, Shiva and Titan, both juggernauts in the Final Fantasy universe, chocobos. So yes, it feels Final Fantasy. It feels Final Fantasy. Battle system doesn't, but does feel fun and good and feels like something that I can enjoy. I heard people complaining that the battle system felt spongy, that the enemies felt spongy. I didn't feel that. Maybe it's just because I'm an excellent battler. Just kidding. I felt like everything was where it needed to be, and maybe some of those complaints were based off of not the demo, but off of watching gameplay further in the game. I don't know. I don't have the same complaint as Nolan does of Clive feeling one-dimensional. I feel like he's fine for a protagonist. The world feels rich. The rest of the characters around Clive feel like they have some depth to it. And then there's some mystery to this. The game obviously wants you to believe that that is Clive as Ifrit. And I believe that it is, which is just terrible. Now, it was completely out of his control in that first time that he became Ifrit. This is my assumption. The game clearly didn't show you Clive screaming from the ground. You heard Clive screaming no, but I think he was overtaken by Ifrit at this time. That's part of the mystery that we'll discover as the game is released next week, though. Interesting, 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 interesting. And now you know why everyone was jaw-dropped by the demo. Yeah, of course. Much darker than any... Yeah, both with language too? Sex scenes or sexy scenes? Language, blood, chocobo death. Yeah, Type 0, many people didn't play it. It had some dark themes, but I think this one's just kind of taking it to a whole nother level. An Evangelion, that's how that's pronounced, correct? Moment. Never seen, but I can imagine. Definitely gives the Game of Thrones vibe. Yeah, I hate hearing that comparison. Just because it's high fantasy. Game of Thrones didn't do it first. Yeah. Definitely enjoyed it. It's going to be an excellent game. And I'm excited to play more. Playthrough data saved can be carried over to the main game, allowing you to continue where you left off in the demo. Demo playthrough data cannot be loaded. Demo playthrough data cannot be loaded in the demo version. To play the demo again, select new game. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, there we are. Wait, save. Okay. Nice. Are you continuing with the iconic challenge? Not right now. I'll probably do that before the game releases next week. Might do it off stream, but definitely going to continue the game. Definitely looking forward to it. My understanding is that as Clive, you go throughout these different, kingdoms or throughout the kingdom, and you're getting the other dominance in your party. So I believe that you're, I would assume getting Shiva and Titan on your side and others. Man. See, I didn't know what was going to happen. Part of me thought that Joshua was going to die and that the icon would need to choose a new dominant and that Clive would become the new dominant. But they left up that mystery for sure of, it seems like there can only be one fire dominant at a time. I would assume only one ice dominant at a time, one earth dominant at a time. So that's going to be a big player in this drama. The political thing, and of course this terrible mother, which will be interesting as it unfolds. Hey, that's it. Thank you for coming and hanging out. If you don't know, I am one of 3 hosts of a retro gaming podcast called New Game Plus. Weekly episodes. You can find all of the content and links down in the description below. But make sure you're subscribed to this channel, like this video if you haven't yet, and stay tuned for more Final Fantasy and for more of a lot of other games. The game that we're playing this week as a community is Castlevania. So find a copy, play along, let us know what you think of it. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll probably do a secret episode. So if you're supporting us on Patreon, I'll do a secret episode for those that support us at that level that can listen on my initial thoughts of the demo more in depth. Until next time, my friends.